Hey there everyone, it's Brendan here from Crypto 101 and welcome back to another cryptocurrency tutorial. And in today's video, we're going to be walking through everything that you need to know about Trust Wallet from start to finish. This is going to include how to actually set up Trust Wallet, where to find it, how to figure out which browser extension you need, and then also which blockchains are actually going to be compatible with the Trust Wallet. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive on in, switch over to the screen share. And really the first step in getting started with Trust Wallet is downloading the right extension. Now, I am using Google Chrome, which means that I need to download the Trust Wallet Chrome extension. But if you're using Microsoft Edge or Safari or Firefox or something like that, then you're going to need to get the right extension. So for example, up here, again, I am using Google Chrome. So I typed in Trust Wallet Chrome extension. So I'm going to go to the Google Chrome store, or what I would say is even the safer way to do this is to go directly to trustwallet.com, which is their website. Now, once I click over here, you're going to see that they have a couple of different options. The big popular ones are going to be Chrome, Brave, Opera, Edge, so on and so forth. And then here you're going to find which Chrome extension you actually need. Now for me, they already know, hey, this guy's coming in from Chrome. So he's going to go ahead and just click the download extension button and we're going to give him the right one. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to see my different applications. And again, I'm on Chrome, so I'm going to choose the Chrome option here. And once I click on this, it's going to bring me to the correct page. And I'm going to click Add to Chrome. It's going to ask for verification. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And now it's going to bring me to this brand new page to say, hey, would you like to create a new wallet, import a wallet, use a ledger? And we're going to be starting things from scratch. So we're going to go ahead and say, hey, I want to create a brand new wallet, and I'm going to click on this option. Now from here, it's going to ask me to type in a password. Now normally you should not share this with anyone because we're just making a dummy account here. It's not going to matter if I share this, because no one's actually going to use this wallet. So, I'm just going to make my password. Again, you can make it whatever you want. I'm just going to share this so that all of you can see it. But I'm just going to say, hey, this is Brendan's test. And I might need a capital, and I'll add a 1. And I'll just add, an exclamation point or like a question mark or an asterisk sign or something like that. So now I meet the password requirements. I can go ahead and copy this in and paste it here. And now I have my password. Now, again, you're going to want to remember this. You're going to want to put it somewhere safe, write this down. In fact, that's probably one of the best ways to do this is to write this down on a physical piece of paper, store it somewhere that's offline, which means that, it's not on your computer or in your email or something. But make sure you write this down. Again, this is a really important step in the process, and you don't want to share this with anyone. So after I have my password safely stored and remembered, I'm going to click Next. Now it's going to load us into the next step, in which case you can choose to share your data. I'm just going to say no thanks. And now my wallet is ready to be used. Now it's going to say, hey, remember to keep a backup of your secret phrase and keep all this safe. That is going to be very, very important as well to make sure that you never share that information with someone. But if you're just concerned with actually getting this operational, then what you can do is click Open Wallet. Now from here, it's going to give you a couple little quick tips and tricks of what I can use over here. And now I'm going to be good to go. So when you first load in here, in fact, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. It's a little bit small. But now if I zoom in, I can see that I have a couple of options. I can send crypto, I can receive it, I can swap it out, or I can even do a little bit of buying and selling. Now, I can switch between the different networks that they have on Trust Wallet if I go up to this little middle button here. Now, if I click on this, I can switch from operating on the Ethereum mainnet, Ethereum Classic. I can operate on Mantle or Base or any of these other, the Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, Optimism, ZK Sync, Arbitrum, Avalanche, the list goes on, right? There's all these different blockchains that we can interact with, and this is where you're going to find it. So right now, I just have only, Solana selected, and I have Ethereum selected, but say I wanted to go ahead and add, Base as well, then I can go ahead and switch over to Base, or if I want to go back to just, the Ethereum mainnet, I can go back to that. And this is where I'm going to be able to see my cryptos. So it's important that you're on the right network depending on what you're trying to actually do. And then these are also going to be the supported networks as well. So you'll notice that, if there is a layer 1 that you can't interact with, maybe it's like Cardano or something, then you got to make sure that you don't send a network that is not compatible to this. So if you try sending, maybe Cardano or something that might not be compatible, or like Tron, for example, to Trust Wallet, which I think actually even Tron could be compatible with this. I'll have to do a final check through. But if you try sending something that is not compatible with Trust Wallet to Trust Wallet, or you send it to the wrong address, then those funds can be lost for forever. But this is where you're going to be able to cycle through all of your different networks. Now, from here, again, I'm on the Ethereum mainnet right now. If I wanted to send Ethereum to my Trust Wallet, well, then I can come over here. I could either search for, Ethereum, for example. And now that it comes up, I obviously have this enabled. But if I actually wanted to go and, go past the point of enabling Ethereum, maybe I wanted to go and, actually trade this, then I would just come into here and I would go to the receive button. Now I'd click receive. It might ask me to back up my seed phrase. Again, if I would highly recommend doing this. So you can pull this up on your screen. It's going to reveal it to you. Again, never share this data with anyone. But from this point forward, once you've backed it up, if you want to go ahead and actually just receive a crypto, I'd come in here, type it in, click on it, and I can copy this address. Now from here, this is going to give me my deposit address or my receive address for Ethereum, and that's going to be how I know how to send Ethereum to my Trust Wallet. Well, if I want to actually send Ethereum away from my Trust Wallet instead of to it, then I'm going to go on the send button. Now from the send button over here, again, I'm going to type in Ethereum. It's going to say, hey, where would you like to send this Ethereum? Well, I'm going to have to go get that receive or that deposit address from the other location because we're sending it away. And this is where I'm going to be putting that. So I could paste that in here from wherever I copy it from. I'm just using my address that I just copied a second ago. So this isn't a real address that I could send it to because it's just my own deposit address for Trust Wallet. And then I can determine the amount of Ethereum that I want to send. I'd say, hey, I want to send 1 Ethereum to this address, and then I can go ahead and send it. Now, one of the final things that you can actually do in here is you can swap out your cryptocurrency. So say I funded Ethereum in here. I already have it. I'm going to go ahead and just type it in. And, say I have Ethereum in here. I could say, hey, I'm going to swap out my Ethereum for another token. Whatever I want it to be. And they'll allow you to do some swaps in here based on the tokens that you own, which is a really cool feature to be able to have. So if I go back to the final page, you are going to have your settings tab and you're going to have your history tab. So if you want to see a history of your transactions and where things went, or for whatever reason you need to access your history, you can come over here and see your trading history and your transaction history. Now, I have none here, so nothing's going to be able to load in. But once you start making transactions, it will be able to pop up. But that's really all there is to Trust Wallet from start to finish. So if you want to go and set up different networks, you can switch, to all your networks up here. You can send crypto, you can receive it, and then you'll be able to see all of your balances from in here as well, where you can toggle on all of the different, cryptos that you want to see. So that's going to go ahead and wrap us up. If you did like this video, check us out on YouTube and on everything else. Leave us a like, leave us a comment. We hope that you subscribe because we got a lot more tutorials just like this one coming your way.